Hi, this is Chris from Tweaktown, and we're here with Dinesh Bahal, Vice President of Consumer Marketing at SanDisk. Dinesh has brought us over a new client SSD that the company's launching right now. Dinesh, why don't you tell us a little bit about the new SSD Plus from SanDisk?
Great. Chris, first of all, thanks for having me on the show again. So we're announcing today at CES the SanDisk SSD Plus. This is a new SSD that we will be shipping, available in capacities of 120 gigabytes and 240 gigabytes. It's a phenomenal entry-level SSD which offers read speeds of 520 megabytes a second and write speeds of up to 350 megabytes a second, depending on the capacity.
Now, Dinesh, this is a 7mm drive, so it's going to work in notebooks and ultrabooks.
Correct.
There's a lot of folks out there that buy those products, and then they realize that they want to update their hard drive, and this is the perfect product for that. It sounds like.
So there's two components to that. With the SanDisk SSD Plus, there's a toolkit, and the toolkit actually has software to enable you to clone your traditional hard drive onto the SSD. So if you're a user that has a traditional desktop or a laptop and wants to go from the slow hard disk that you have today to the speedy SSD, then that's the best way to do that is with the SSD toolkit that we offer. It will enable you to clone your drive. It also offers things like a LoJack protection, so if your laptop ever gets stolen, it knows where it is, and a number of other features that are available, ideal for people who are moving from a traditional hard disk to the SSD environment.
Now, Dinesh, you've also brought an iPhone with you.
Yep.
What's the little dongle you've got next to it?
Okay. So we announced a product with limited availability in November of last year. We call this the SanDisk iExpand, and this is our first flash drive for Lightning-based iOS devices. So if you have an iPhone 5, an iPhone 6, an iPad that have the new Lightning port, right, you can plug it in. Oops, sorry about that. You can plug it into your iPhone and it will recognize it, and once it does, sorry, let me just turn it on. It would help if this thing. So once I plug it in, it will ask for permission to access the drive. If you have the app, it will automatically launch the app. If you don't have the app, it'll take you to the Apple Play Store for the Apple App Store for you to download the iExpand application. Once you have the iExpand application, we built a bunch of really cool features into this. So, for example, you can take your photos and videos from your phone, copy them directly to the USB drive. We also have an auto sync feature. So if you set up auto sync, every time you plug in this drive, it also automatically copies the new photos and videos from your iOS device to the iExpand flash drive. You can also put your videos onto the iExpand flash drive. For example, if you had an AVI file or an MKV file, we built the players for all of those different kinds of codecs, or for all of those different kinds of formats into the app, so you can play them back on the iOS device anytime you want to. So that's the iExpand flash drive, standard USB port on one side and a Lightning port on the other side. And we created this flexible connector so it goes through most cases that are out there that, people have a tendency to put really thick cases on their iOS devices, and that's why we created this flexible Lightning connector to go through those thick cases. So that's the second product that we'll be announcing. And the next product is what we call the Ultra Dual Drive 3.0. This is a successor to the Ultra Dual Drive that we announced in February last year, and it's really a USB drive for your Android phone. And again, I plug this in. And let me just sign in here because and once I plug it in, it also automatically launches the SanDisk Memory Zone app. The dual drive shows up along with all of my other storage types, and it enables me to copy data to and from my Android phone to my flash drive, and again take this out, and it's now got a USB 3 connector, and I can plug it into any standard PC. This offers transfer speeds of 130 megabytes a second. So those are the 3 products that we're announcing at CES.
Very nice, very nice. I will be taking all these home with me to test. Thank you, Dinesh.
Chris, thank you very much. Great to be here. Thank you.